What are you at? Welcome back to the Halted Spark channel. Today we are playing Satisfactory. This is part 6, I think, which is pretty far into a series, I gotta say. That's a Halted Spark all-time high. No, I'm joking. I do a few things for a decent amount of episodes, but you may notice things are a little different, and that's because, well, I made them a little bit different. But what did I do specifically? Well, obviously those walls are orange, because that's all we have right now is the orange walls, because those ones were removed. For us anyways, you can probably unlock them later. But I like the orange ones better anyways. But I put another room down here. If we get a truck, we can just drive right through. But this room down here is the power room, and hoping that everything goes according to plan, we should just be able to turn everything on. Production 101, capacity 130, max consumption 101. So we're good. Right now, we are actually good. Which is decent, because we haven't been good for a while. I was losing power consistently, so I just had to move everything over and organize things a little tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit. We got everything going over here, and everything's going good. This isn't going to last for long. Eventually, I'm going to make an episode, shortly, once we get done locked, sorting all this out. We're going to make our own little facility for all this, and I'm also going to change almost everything. So what I want to do later on is I want to get a central part where there's just nothing. It is going to be like our bedroom or something, and it's just going to be completely empty, and there's going to be a walkway 3 ways. So the regular the main place is going to be right here. You're going to walk forward. There's going to be a way to go that way, and this way. So straight forward that way is going to be our assembler, well, to make smart plating. That's going to be that area. And I want it so we can turn each individual area on and off. I don't know if there's a efficient way to do that, but I'm hoping that we can, because unless we need something, I'm hoping to use the resources for something else. Either that, or we could mathematically do it using splitters or something, assuming that a splitter divides the number. Like, say if you have a splitter and you only have one output, besides, well, you have 2 outputs, but you have 1 extra output besides your main one going in. Assuming that would divide by 2, you can split your resources accordingly, or divide by 3, you can split your resources accordingly, using multiple splitters to do math. But for right now, I just want straightforward to be the assembly line, and that'll be down, I'll show you. That'll be down over there. Now once we get a chainsaw, it'll be a lot better. And over this direction, I want it to be the production for that stuff, but I want it to be a lot more neat. So I want everything to be a lot more straight. So when we get the walkway going over, I'd want it technically to be 3 wide. And there'd be conveyor belts on each side of us over our head using the conveyor lifts. These things right here. So they would run up to the top, and they would shoot over by the side of us when we're walking down. So that way we can see it, but it's not in our way. And I want to use conveyor lifts a lot, but we don't currently have enough reinforced plates. Like, we got 4. It's 2 per minute. To get 50, it would take 25 minutes. So that's quite a while, and that's assuming everything goes to plan. So I'm going to make a shit ton of rotors, and I'm going to put them in here, and hopefully it'll speed it up. So our main drawback with rotors is going to be screws. Okay, so we can definitely make that happen. Alright, we got 10 rotors. I'm going to go put the 10 rotors in. Hopefully that'll add time for this to build up while these are crafting. And that way it'll be more consistent. And in the meantime, I know with these assemblers and stuff, there's upgrade slots. Well, there used to be. No, there still is, but we gotta unlock it. Okay. Okay, no problem, no problem. I don't exactly know how to unlock those, but another thing we can do while we're waiting on smart plating is Logistics MK2. This would unlock a lot of shit, but it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to, because we need reinforced plating, and we need that reinforced plating bad for the smart plating. So we might not be able to do that this episode. Next episode, though, shouldn't be a problem at all. Our screw production is relatively slow. I'm curious as to whether or not this is dividing properly. Okay, yeah, it is. It seems to be... Okay. Okay, no problem. We definitely need that conveyor MK2, though. I think that's our main drawback, is it? Yeah. The conveyor MK2 would be a lot more beneficial because that's taking more than the conveyor belts can deliver, it seems, so it stops for a minute. Yeah, so these rotors are being produced really slow because of this. Okay, so for Logistics MK2, we need those 50 reinforced plates and 300 rods. So let's try and do that. I just did not know you could climb these. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so what was I doing? I have no idea. Okay, I was getting rods. That's what we need. So the rods are going... Are the rods going to here? Yeah, we're not going to need that many, so I'm going to split this. Give me half, and then I'll put 100 back. Okay, so we have 159 rods. How many do we need for this? 300. Okay, so let's get started on those 50 plates. We might not be able to be honest. It seems like we're pretty, tapped for resources at the moment. Okay, you know what? Enough. We're not going to do the smart plating. I gotta shut down the power. I gotta do something. Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna have to keep the power on. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, though. So, we're not gonna go and try and get the smart plating for right now. Because that's not gonna work. Quite evidently. Well, it will, but we are rushing into things too much. And I don't like rushing into things. So, instead of trying to bum rush the smart plating, instead, we're going to max craft reinforced plating. Okay, so we're going to rebuild all the assemblers, but this time we're going to hook all of them up to make reinforced plates. So we're going to do one thing at a time, and that'll get a lot more done, I think. Okay, so we got 3 of them down, and now for reinforced plates, it's screws and iron plates. Okay, so this is the setup at the moment. So we got the plates coming into right here, and they're going to all 3. And then we got another splitter at the top for the screws, which are going to go to all 3. So all 3 of these should produce plates, no problem. So we're going to select reinforced iron plate, and then reinforced iron plate. And then out of these, we are going to make Logistics MK2. We're going to be able to upgrade all of these to, well, Mark II conveyor belts. Also, I made a mistake when I built all this because the foundations don't actually align. And what I want to do is I want to make everything straight lines over, which might be hard, yes, but I'll show you what I mean. It's the same way that I'll show you. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but so if I want to run a straight conveyor belt over to here and then use elevators, I can't. Everything's just going to be a mess because I didn't align this properly in terms of height. But I did right here, and that's why I was able to put a ramp down to the next level. So if I really wanted to, then I could make a conveyor lift, and it could go up to the next level no problem. And it'd look nice. So I want a conveyor lift right here, and it be able to go up the correct amount of height to align with this, and then we can run things over nicely. Okay, we'll select Logistics MK2. We can start this, and right away we can put our plates in, because we got enough of those. Or so it said. We got 46 reinforced, more than enough concrete, and 300 rods. We almost got this, actually, which is quite surprising. But we'll make a lot of reinforced plates either way, because we're going to need them. Yeah, like just from that minute that we had that going, we already have 9 plates. Like, that's pretty good. Alright, launch. Let's go. We got it done. Now let's see.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Which is awesome. So does that mean... Oh, cool. So we can... Oh, that's awesome. We can put multiple conveyor belts on top of each other. I like it. I like it. What a way. Because I want this to be relatively compact. I don't want there to be much running around. And speaking of running around, let's fix this. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. So, okay, I need to get more concrete. 1 second. We're gonna need full foundations. If I take this and I run this all the way over to our other facility, So you can see that that one's angled. Well, obviously this is straight across from our hub. So what I'm gonna do is foundation here, and we should be able to get a foundation underneath this. Just like that. And then if we go out from here, starting here, boom, look at that. Now, if we need to go, you can see how this is the same height as a wall. So now we can go up 2 steps with a conveyor belt, like this. So it can go up a story, and then it'll be on par to get onto our house over there on a straight conveyor line. So we're gonna have to delete all this, sadly. Alright, so check this out. So, I'll show you what I mean. When we come out of here, we can attach that to this, all fine and dandy. Now, well, I'll get all the constructors set up, and I'll show you what I mean then. Even though you already know what I mean, I'd say, but just in case. Okay, so this is how the conveyor lifts work. You place them down like that, and then you mouse, and then it goes over this way. So I think this might be too low. No, that should be good. So that should be able to connect directly over to here. Alright, and boom. Right on the corner. Straight across is decent. Alright, so that one was a bit further back, so we had to go a bit further back too. But that should be good for that one. And now we got them all in a line, and it should just be plug and play from here. So this one, I put at an angle. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Ah, okay, so that one's in a straight line. And now we just gotta see. So that one's the very furthest one up is screws. So we need screws to run into these. So we'll run that up to right here, and then plug that into here. And I hate that, so we're gonna have to redo it. There we go, nice 90. And then the center one's iron rods. So do we need iron rods for? No, we need iron plates. So the third one out is iron plates, if I'm right. I'm gonna check real quick before I do anything. Yeah, so this one's iron plates. So let's go connect the third one to the top. So that's just gotta come up here. We'll connect it right there. Connect it up here too. And then, is that gonna be a 90? It looks like it. So then the iron plates will run in there. And then this one, which is just rods, we'll get rid of this. And then we'll put a little storage container right here. Well, not little, but, you know, relatively decent sized storage container right here. And then just run this into there. Boom. Bit of organization on the go. This way everything's straight and not all over the place. It looks nicer in my opinion. It's a lot more organized. We gotta delete this now. And get rid of all this. We'll just put up some of the basic walls too, which I think look nuts. I don't know why I didn't use these before, because I think they actually look better than the other walls. Genuinely. Because they're just like, they're more factory-esque, you know what I mean? Like, this is what I think a factory should look like. Quick screenshot of this for the thumbnail. Beautiful. Alright, so last things last is setting up power, which shouldn't be too difficult. I'm just gonna put a power pole right there to simplify this, and then connect. That's already got 4 out of 4, doesn't it? Okay, maybe this is gonna be a bit hard. So that's got 2 out of 4, so we'll connect that to here. And then we'll put another power pole down here. Okay, and now where all the power poles go is the most complicated thing. So we got 4, so we're gonna need 2. So we'll place one there, and then one here. This one can go to that, and then here, here, and there. And then we'll connect it to right there. Alright, it's all connected. Should be all good. Boom, look at that. It's all on the way over, going directly either into A, storage, or B, the assembler for our reinforced metal plates. We've actually done it. We've made this nice. And as for all this, we're gonna put a merger over here. And, actually, no, we'll just keep all these right now because we're going to change this around really soon. But I just want to make it a tiny bit more neat, just for now. I mean, I feel like most of this will probably stay the same. It's just we'll move these lines to go bend at a 90-degree right here. They'll probably stack up on top of each other with the stackable conveyor pole. And they'll all run down to the other facility. Well, we might put a splitter here actually and put storage right here. And then run a lot of it down the other way. But anyways, I appreciate you watching this video. I love this game. I was playing for 40 minutes, so it's going to take me a while to cut this down. But regardless, with this new schedule, it'll be out. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like down below. It's not easy to make, you know, all this content. It actually takes a lot of work. So I'd appreciate if you liked the video and share with your friends or whatever. It'd be awesome. And if you've been liking the series, subscribe. There'll be more of it. So yeah, it's been Halted Spark, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.